Good morning. Okay, so today I have to take Troublemaker to Sindongan. She has to get a bus to Dipolog. She has like a 5-day long training for PSA work in Dipolog, so I didn't really feel comfortable leaving the workers to themselves for 5 days. So she's gonna go by herself, and PSA is putting her up in a hotel. And then my birthday is the 14th, so I'm gonna go up there on the 14th and we'll stay a night in a fancier place and come back home on the 15th. I just feel like I need to be here to supervise, keep everything on track, but plus she doesn't like me to be around her that much anyway.
Oh, you didn't. You want here to stay. You don't want to go with me, so that's sad.
Well, I've went with her for the training before for like 2 days, and honestly, I end up just sitting in the hotel room because, like, I mean, what am I gonna do by myself in Dipolog? Her training is from like 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. So, and she gets nervous if I venture out on adventures by myself.
Yeah. You drive so fast.
Even though I was in Bohol for a week by myself before I met her, but I survived then.
Survive.
Yeah.
Good safety first.
I can't wait until I can go up there on my birthday and we go to the fancy hotel.
My God. Why?
Bikini!
I didn't.
What?
I didn't bring.
Oh, I'm bringing it though.
For the swimming pool?
Yeah.
I bring.
Okay.
Yeah, I brought that.
See? That's what I'm excited for.
Always.
Yeah, I like to see the clouds in Bohol. Okay guys, so today is somewhat of an exciting day. So they should have everything prepared on this other side of the roof where they can just keep going and maybe hopefully finish that side today. I don't know. But I think they should be able to finish this side today. And then besides that, I think since we have the gravel, we have everything we need, I'll have them start cleaning all this area up. And we should be able to pour a lot of this floor today. So then we won't be able to pour it all, obviously, because of the mixer, but we'll probably be able to pour everything from there to about maybe there. And then tomorrow, put the mixer over here and pour that way. Everybody still comments, even though I've addressed it a few times, everyone still comments about, don't forget to get the mixer out of the house. Like, I mean, ye have little faith in my experience, apparently. I mean, I will admit it would be hilarious if we went ahead and put the jam and everything in and then couldn't get the mixer out, but that's the reason why this jam is not in yet. we have 10 centimeters extra to get the cement mixer out. If we put the jam in, it won't fit. So we'll pour all of this and then take the mixer out tomorrow, and then they can put the jam in. So hopefully by tomorrow we'll have a whole roof and every floor concrete. So that's exciting to me. We still need this mixing board for plastering, but it doesn't have to be as big. Okay, so for their snacks, I'm not going to baby them like Alona does. They're grown adults. They can handle getting snacks themselves. So I put enough snacks to last a week in this blue bucket and enough to make drinks for a week in that bag. And so I'm going to take this over there, and I already told them that they should ration it, because if they run out of this, I'm not going to monitor how much they're eating. If they run out of this, then I'm not buying any more. So surely some adults can handle rationing some snacks. It's taking a lot longer than I expected to clean all this out. Got to get all the scaffolding out and all the everything. So we're getting there. Okay, they're playing music really loud and obnoxious again, so I have to keep talking continuously. But here's the progress. Right after lunch, we should be able to pour up to like past the doorway. That way we can get the mixer out tomorrow morning. Also, they've made it all the way to here. So it looks like they are going to finish the other half of the roof today. Now they do still have the like two pieces right on the end, on the outside. But in order to dry the house in, they'll have that done today. I don't know if you guys will be able to see really down in there or not. But there is water down there. They had to make a smaller ring that will like fit down inside of one of those rings. Finally, the well digging guy's saga is almost over. There is standing water in there. It's at least 2 rings deep, but I don't exactly know the rate of refill or flow rate or whatever. I know when they get here in the mornings, there's like 2 rings worth of water in it, but they keep bucketing the water out of the hole every day so that they can work. So I told them, since, oh my gosh, we got a lot of water in the septic tank. A lot of water. I might bring that pump from down there up here and just pump out of this. So yeah, anyway, I told them since the since it does have standing water in it, I'm not exactly sure how much, but since it's, you know, at least 4 or 5 feet, I told him that's good enough. I'm just tired of dealing with them. And especially since we're going to run all of these gutters into 6-inch pipes in the ground off of both sides down into the well. So, I mean, there's going to be a good amount of water coming off of this roof. Just from the little bit of rain that it has rained the few times since they've had the roof on, I see how much water comes out of the gutters, and it's a lot, for sure. So, I gotta get over there. What? What? I don't know where that black cat came from. It just showed up one day. But yeah, so they got all this side of the roof done today, up to the end of the gutter there. They still have to they kind of let these ends run wild. If you can see, some are shorter, some are longer. Instead of trying to measure or whatever, they just laid the sheets out. Wherever the sheets happen to end, out here is where they're going to cut the C-purlins off and then finish all the fascia and all that. Looks like they started stacking up some gravel and sand. We're going to pour this whole floor tomorrow. So we'll start over there and we'll pour back and forth all the way until we back out of the doorway with the mixer. So finally, all of the people that are so worried about me somehow forgetting to take the mixer out of the door, all of that will be solved tomorrow because the mixer will be outside. Also, with running around here and trying to deal with all the different aspects of what's going on, I almost forgot to put this sink drain in. But I didn't forget. There it is. What are you doing? Now also, if you guys will notice, there's a little seam where the metal roof butts up against the little stem wall here. There's a piece of flashing that goes in there, but they took the metal to a place in Sindongan to have it bent because they have like a sheet metal brake and they can bend it there. So it's really nice having the whole roof in though. I mean, really, if you think about it, just over the past 2 weeks, there's a lot of difference. I mean, just to look around. Electrical's all going in. There will be outlets, or one outlet right above the sink. And then I have to ask their opinion on how exactly people here mount the on-demand water heaters. I don't know if they use like an outlet box like this and direct wire it in, or if they use an outlet like that's behind the unit. I don't really know. Some of those things I have to rely on them for because I'm not used to building here. If we put in an on-demand water heater in America, it would go like under a sink vanity or somewhere it would be hidden, but here it's just mounted on the outside of the wall. And there's no hot and cold supply for the showers. It's just one water line that goes to the showers. The shower valve is just on off. So the water goes through the water heater and gets heated to whatever temperature you want, and that heated water goes through the, you know, shower. But I'm also going to use our water heater in our bathroom to supply hot water to the kitchen sink. The kitchen sink will have a separate cold and hot, or maybe, you know, a mixing valve, one handle, but it'll have a cold and hot side. Also for the water supply, like I said, I'm gonna dump all the gutter water down the well from both sides of the house. So that's going to be a large volume of water because it rains here pretty much every afternoon. Now, what I've decided to do is I'm going to use a pump and a pressure tank so that I'll have pressurized water here in the house. And it'll be, the pressure switch will be set like in America, basically, you know, it'll kick on at 40 psi, kick off at 60. I'm also going to put in a 4-stage water filter system. Now, these water filter systems go from like 10 micron down to half micron. I don't know if I can fully trust it for drinking water, to drink water straight out of the tap. So what I'll do is I'll run them for maybe like a week, you know, with showers and toilets and all that kind of stuff. Then after about a week, I will take a couple of water samples from the kitchen sink and maybe the bathroom sinks, and I'll have it tested just to make sure it's safe to drink. But I still have to figure out where I'm going to put the pressure tank and all that. I was going to put the pressure tank and filter system up here in the corner of the parking area, but those centrifugal pumps that they use to pump water here, they really only can pump water to about like, I don't know, 60 feet of head pressure or something like that. And that well is like a little over 40 feet deep on its own, just straight down. So it needs to be back there in the back somewhere close to the well. Now I may be able to get away with putting it, maybe I'll pour concrete in between the septic tank and the house and put it right there, and then put maybe like a lean-to roof over it on the back of the house. That's kind of my top theory at the moment, but open to suggestions. I'm really getting excited with how fast everything is starting to go. We're gonna put in a PVC drop ceiling, and it's gonna have a cove in here. I don't know if it will in the master bedroom or not, but in here it's gonna have a cove. The price different. I was just gonna make everything flat just because it's, you know, more affordable. But her cousin Badon was talking to me about it, and really, I mean, the cost difference between having, you know, like a drop cove and just flat is basically almost no difference, so why not have something that looks a little fancier, I guess. It's just neat to see everything is coming together so fast. I mean, if you really think about it, what is this video number, like 63 or something like that? I mean, all of this in 63 days of work. Now, it's been longer than 63 days since I started this, but actual working days, it's like 62 or 63 days. And this is what, you know, this is what you have. So, anyway, I hope you guys are getting excited also. The only issue is I don't really know what I will video when the house is done. Obviously, we're going to build a piggery down that way. So there'll be a little bit of that construction and this and that, but I don't know, we'll see. But for now, that's going to be it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. What, you guys don't ride your Carabao?